Okay.
So I could put up a convincing set for the time.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, it's a decent set, and we're not rocking with the latest technology. I feel like Motswako has good representatives, man.
But the sound, dog. Piano is a sound,
yeah.
dog. Khumo might have any other questions for you, dog.
Yeah, he keeps forgetting this one. You being good in the kitchen.
Yo, Mavathii, dog. What's good, dog?
I'm relaxed, man.
Thank you so much.
Chilling, man. How you, man?
I'm great, Mavathii, dog. Just a little tired, but I'm good.
Yeah, man.
I'm good. Thank you.
Real niggas don't get tired, man.
Like you say, real niggas can't catch a break,
yeah,
dog.
Real niggas never catch a break.
Thank you so much for welcoming us to your home, dog.
Yeah, my humble abode.
I'm not alone today. I'm with Khumo.
Yes. With Khumo.
You punk dog. You're a punk dog. Let's get into it, dog.
Welcome, Mavathii.
Let's get into it, dog. You have a really dope name, dog. Now
it's dope. I made it dope.
This nigga. How did you come up with the name, dog?
I didn't come up with the name. Like growing up in South Africa, nicknames are we got nicknames for days. We got street names for days. I grew up in Mavathii, so
crazy.
So Mavathii is the nickname that
was bestowed upon you.
Yeah, was bestowed upon me. I didn't choose it; it chose me.
Oh my God, this nigga.
Yeah, so lately I embrace it. Found out my great grandfather's name was Mavathii.
So wow, dog, that's crazy, bro. That's actually wild.
That's
dog.
Not a lie.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's the first time I hear that, dog. Actually,
dog.
That's true. Wild, dog.
It became easier to embrace after that.
Yeah. So they just started calling you Meti.
Yeah, because like in primary school, that's how way back I've been called different variations of water.
Yeah.
Because there was an Indian teacher that had a problem pronouncing my name.
Oh, okay.
As they do sometimes. So Onkabetsi tending to Onkhameti.
Onkhameti, that's wild, dog. That's wild.
Imagine in primary school being called Onkhameti.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, so Mavathii, I ended up with it because when I had Jebba say, I met Jebba. The first time I met Jebba.
Oh yeah, that's a nice light flex, but okay.
Yeah. First time I met Jebba, I was just a fan. I'm still a fan.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan.
Yeah.
So the first time I met him, I was with Casper Fest. They were doing a music video for.
That's when I first heard about your name, actually, bro. Everybody was talking about who was on the Wamtsimento video, and I kept hearing this name, Mavathii, dog. I was like,
yeah, so I met him then, but it was a busy night. We never got to formally introduce who's you.
Yeah.
And there was a second occurrence. I don't even finish. There was a second, but when I met him again, and he was like, "Yo, man, I've seen you before with Kes, but I don't really know who you are." And Kes was like, "Hey, give me it, you know what I mean?" And when Jebba said it with his cool Motswako said swag, he was like, "Hey, talking Mavathii," and that sounded dope. And it was like around the same time I was working on a project, so I felt like Mavathii was a dope variation of Meti or water.
Yeah. So when Jebba gave you the name, because he's the one that gave you the name Mavathii, dog. When he gave you the name, were you already making music at that time?
I was dabbling, man. I was making music in high school.
Okay.
Because it was cool.
Yeah.
Everybody tried it out, and I could put some words together.
Yeah.
And so that's when it was before even Fruity, but we were recording on something called Magix.
I remember Magix, dog. I got Magix from Ganja Beats, dog.
Yeah, bro. We were recording on Magix. with like those call center mics, you know that, yeah, bro.
I remember that, dog.
So
I remember that.
we used to mess around with those until things got condenser mic and stuff.
And dog, so now like cause you from Mafikeng, dog, you know, motswako was very hot back then, you know. Were you also like a rapper? Were you doing motswako back then, or did you start
like
with
my first attempt at music was a verse, bro.
Yeah.
I think it was on a song I did with DJ Slim, bro.
Yeah.
I think he's the first guy. No, was it, bro? Cause I was man. Those crews back then, man. Those crews in early high school. You know,
part of a crew, dog?
I was part of a crew, but my crew DJ'd, bro. Funny enough.
But you didn't DJ. What was the name?
I was DJing, bro. I was DJ Mates, and I was DJing. I was the only hip hop DJ in my crew,
dog.
So I'd only get a slot because I DJ a different genre
from everybody
and that's
else,
when hip hop was picking up.
So you could play hip hop, dog.
I wasn't not like how people played now, like DJ Slim. I ain't no DJ Slim, you know. But like I could put, I'd like to think I don't have like bad taste in music.
Okay.
So I could put up a convincing set for the time.
Yeah, it's decent.
Yeah, it's a decent set, you know. And we're not rocking with the latest technology, you know. So like, how pegile fela o khatile daso well.
Yeah. That's crazy, dog. So now you started. You said you were part of a DJ group. When did you now start recording music as an artist, dog? Or how did you even transition from DJ to recording artist?
I guess I was the only hip hop DJ, and I was into production. Like my pen game is not bad.
But then it was a little terrible, dog. I remember my first studio session with you, dog. I was just like, God damn, Snap.
My flows were questionable, you know what I mean? Flows questionable, but pen game, I don't think it was.
Pen game's always been.
Yeah, pen game always had potential. You know? So yeah, man. Like back then in high school, it was a fun thing to do.
So
kept us off the streets.
Streets, but you from fucking the burbs, bro. Like we in the burbs right now. Sabah near
I'm from Mavathii, bro. Mavathii doesn't have burbs, bro.
This nigga dog.
The whole of Mavathii is hood, bro.
Yeah. So now, dog, like I was saying, dog, motswako was super popular when I'm sure motswako was super popular when you started out. So how did you now decide to, you know what, I'm gonna try and do kwaito music instead of now continuing with what everybody was doing at that time?
I didn't like the fact that kwaito had like kwaito kind of like had one run, you know.
True.
Like it had the first crop.
True.
You know, from the bridge between what they call bubble gum, which I don't even know, but I've heard like kwaito legends. Kwaito legends talk about there was bubble gum, then kwaito was developing in the sea.
What Chico Twilight, they call that bubble gum.
Yeah, I guess. I think that's the sound. So kwaito had one run, bro.
That's crazy.
If you think about it, kwaito had one run, whereas hip hop is still. It's not impossible to find like some of the
different eras,
pioneers like both Dr. Dre on a song today. It's not impossible, but like with kwaito, a little bit less, you know.
I mean, because also okay, I was gonna say something, but I mean, I don't want to sound like a mean person, but they old now, bro. Them niggas are old. They can't make the same music right now.
It's not about making.
Have you heard this?
It's not about making the same.
Making right now.
It's not about making the same music. You're not supposed to make the same music because you're not the same person. You're not 20 anymore.
True.
You know what I mean? But like, you can allow it to evolve. If it was passed down quick enough, it would have been kept nourished.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, look what's happening with my piano right now.
If it was passed down quicker enough.
Yeah, you know, because like my piano was passed down in time, so like we have a whole lot of different versions of my piano.
There's only like a few like one sound, but like
but like
different. I hear what you're saying.
Different textures to it.
But it's still one thing.
There's Sunday piano, there's Monday piano, there's weekend piano.
The wretched one.
Yeah, there's tavern piano.
There's the Limpopo.
Yeah, you know, there's
Makadzi piano.
Even Nigerian piano now, you know what I mean? So
I like
because
that too,
it was
passed down.
Yeah, they carved that numbers and like introducing new people can keep it fresh.
Dang.
With kwaito, we only have like the OGs, and everybody after that is trash. That's what they say.
Is it because yeah, but they are
put.
trash. No, they are. Let's not say trash though. But yeah, and the quality of the music. Because I was gonna ask you now. Because like, why do you think like it died out, dog? Did it die out because it was not fashionable anymore, or did it die out because of the beats, like the actual sound of kwaito? Because I mean, people are still recreating that that type of feel, yeah, kwaito beats back then, you know. Do you think it was the beats or because it was not fashionable anymore, dog?
I mean, like, I feel like kwaito, it could have had the same. What I just said, like, if it was allowed, if it wasn't kept too niche, man.
Yeah.
I feel like it was kept too niche for a little too long that it was supposed to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, like, who's the latest kwaito artist from that crop? Would you say like Bricks maybe?
Whoa.
Bricks, because like the last people to really rock with kwaito were like Mzeke and maybe Bricks.
Brown Dash.
Yeah, Brown Dash. That was
era. That was the last one.
That was the last era.
Damn, dog.
And those guys had already been doing music for. They had been in the scene for a while.
For a while.
You know.
That's
and
crazy.
they were already like the same age as the OGs almost as well. You know, so it didn't. Like with hip hop, where you can get an 18-year-old right now killing it.
So now you can get an 18-year-old doing kwaito.
Killing it. Yeah. You know.
That's crazy, bro.
So with motswako, do you think there's still time and potential out there to have it evolve, or do you think it's dying down?
It's a tough question.
I think it's dead, bro.
I mean, it was a niche culture, man. It was a niche culture. You know, but like, I mean, Cool is still getting them deals, bro. You know,
bro.
And like that's the thing, bro. Like we have to, like,
bro. When was the last dope Coolie album, bro?
Listen. Like with genres, it gets tricky because like the hip hop we're listening to now is not Vanilla Ice hip hop.
Okay.
You know, so it evolves. It's just that like, I don't know if it's a South African thing or what, but like we like boxing sounds, you know, like having that claim to a sound. Like, yo, bro,
even with piano they try to do that. Yeah,
once you have created it, it's for
everybody.
It influences people and let people be influenced.
Yeah.
So with motswako, I feel like this influence, bro. I mean, like, bro, Madlera is one of the hottest right now, and you could call it the transcendent of some motswako, you know. Unless you wanna be one of those guys and say, no, he's not from Mavathii.
No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Are you gonna say Casper's making motswako? Even when he raps in Setswana and he does is that motswako what Casper's doing? Because I was gonna ask you also.
It could be if you open-minded enough. Why is it not motswako? Why don't you want it to be motswako?
Here's my question: when was
motswako is a mixture, man. He's just mashing up sounds.
But when was the last time motswako? What was the last hot, like, when was the dope motswako album, you know? Because I even think even with Casper's first album, you don't really call that motswako. I think that was like
but why not?
A new age, like
why not motswako is a mixture, bro.
You can
sorry.
Also, yeah, thank you, because I don't want to sound bad like I'm shitting on motswako. Also, we gotta cut the
No problem.
Did it stop recording?
No. You can go on.
Okay.
Didn't you say you're gonna? Oh, it's fine. Oh, okay. Okay, dog. Moving on from motswako, dog.
Motswako is life, bro.
No, I hear you, but I still feel like, look, dog. Here's the thing, dog.
I allow it to have
the culture, dog.
I allow it to have a different face.
But that face never like really took off, though. That's what I'm trying to say, because like, if you're saying that what Casper's doing is motswako, Casper was the only one who was doing motswako then. Is that what you're going to say for the past 10 years or something? He's the only person that was doing motswako.
No, man. I mean, like, look, in SA, we are not fortunate enough that all our sounds pop at the same time, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like, because we're competing globally, especially for, like, radio space and music and whatever, and the big majors are from another country, bro. We have a franchise here, you know. If you're signed to Sony, you're signed to a franchise of Sony, so they'll always be pushing like their main artist in their mother company. Like if you are signed to a Sony America, you're gonna get worldwide, and if you are signed to the franchise, you only get SA. You know, so they get preference in the radio, obviously. I don't know how much now, because like Mapiano is fighting a good fight. You know, we are on radio more than we've ever been before.
It's crazy. The top 20 radio charts are just piano,
can just be piano
and
right
3
now.
Beyonce songs,
You
or
know,
something.
and for a long time, like our playlist would be flooded with international music. You know, so we'd only get like only a hit could make it to radio. Like a hit that we like, yo, Sister Bettina, like only a hit. Like the people would have to demand it. Like there'd have to be a big like following. You know, so internet changed things now. You know, people get to get our music as quicker without the radio route first. So that's changing now. But like traditionally, not a lot of South African music can pop at the same time. You know.
I think another thing, I just remember something, dog. The reason why I kind of don't want to classify what Casper's been doing all these years as motswako is because it's not the sound, dog. I think what made motswako different at that time, it might not be like literally the beats, you know, like but when Dukes and Mulimi and Mavathii were dropping albums, the sound was a certain type of sound, you know. And I get that now we have to change because it was more new age, you know. It was more new age. You gotta change with the trends, you know. But I still feel like if motswako is gonna change, it has to start with the sound. It has to start with the culture again, dog. Because again, the sound that Casper was using was like, a different culture, dog.
What is motswako culture? The thing is, we judge these things and they are young, bro. They're not like hip hop, where hip hop stems from apartheid times of that side, and you know, rebellions of artists and how music is generally done. You know what I mean? You know, Kwaito had that thing. Kwaito was a transition into a new South Africa type of thing. You know, with Arthur, with Bob, the K word. He had songs like that. You know, so it was kind of backed. It was backed by that. You know, and once that stopped being relevant or the main priority, living life became the real priority, and that's when that hip hop in SA was like, hey man, we also want a Benz and a Beamer and you know, to sit Kavasiya and
it became real life now.
Yeah, it became real life. You know, struggle, little nyana struggle free, but still struggling. You know, so I think like we can't judge these things, you know, like that, bro. They're young, man.
No, I'm not judging, dog, but I hear what you're saying, dog.
You have to be more lenient with them.
Yeah.
They're our babies. Give them time.
Yeah, but I really do want. I would love to see motswako like create the culture, dog, because everything like the sounds take off because of the culture, dog. Because I don't think motswako is gonna pop without like it being attached to something else. You know, like I don't know how to explain it, dog. It goes back to sound, but this is not my interview, dog. You know, let me not tell you about my opinions.
Let's agree to disagree.
As always, Vati, dog. As always, dog.
I feel like motswako has good representatives, man.
They, but the sound, dog. Piano is a sound, dog. Gom is a sound, dog. You know, like even with the Pitori rap, it's a sound, dog. Like there's something you identify with it. Right now, the only thing we identify with motswako is Jeba. Jeba Dukes and Mulimi, dog. You know, that's motswako right now.
It's just like Kwaito, bro.
You know,
but like
we gotta grow the culture, dog.
I mean, like, dog. There's other guys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of guys.
Yeah, I mean, I know, like,
and like music develops, bro.
Yeah.
You know, it can't stay the same, obviously, cause like different generations are influenced by different people. True. You know what I mean? So like, the sounds that influence Bojeba are not the same, necessarily the same sounds that influence us.
That's true, bro.
You know what I mean? So that's why, like, you have to allow it to change and grow. You have to allow it to take whatever form it's taking without saying, it's not an OG, it's not an OG.
No. I'm not looking at it like that. I wish it was intentional, because I don't think it's intentional right now. I don't think people are trying to grow the culture.
Because I mean, like when you look at I feel like from outside from an outsider looking at the scene, it looks like those guys were not that far from each other, like, because like even how they got into the industry,
it was
like,
it looked
it looked like
it was a crew. I thought at one point I thought it was a label, dog.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, like,
label.
it's either you're with Lukoko or it's like Get to Rough under Impact. You know what I mean. So it's not like there were 15 labels doing motswako. It presented niche nyan at the time. You know, but like, which
label did you want to be signed to at that time when motswako was hot? Because you were making music at that time when Impact and
I don't think I
never saw it.
I don't think I knew enough.
Yeah.
I didn't even know how the music business works. You know, man, the business is the last thing we do, bro. We just want to do the music. Bro. Yeah. So, like, at the time, I don't think it was in the cards, bro. I just, like, whoa, man, what does it take to have a song that everybody knows?
Yeah.
You know,
And also, because your first album, bro, the rollout for the first album was really dope, dog. You had, like, merch, you know, you had, like, cards for it, dog, you know. Do you remember what was the first song you did on the album, dog?
The first song I did on the album was Bula Kula, dog.
Yeah.
And it was kind of a troll, you know, like Ramsey, guy I met in college when I was doing sound engineering.
Yeah.
One of my boys had got in his studio and he also produces. So it was just a social visit, but we ended up messing around because, like, hey, here's this equipment, let's rock, you know. And we tried, and Bula Kula was the first song. It worked out.
Yeah.
Well, we enjoyed it. And we thought it working out.
It was really dope,
but we're here now.
It was really dope, dog. You worked with some pretty dope names, dog, like on the first album, dog. How were you able to, like, convince Tshego to be on your first album, bro? That was crazy, dog. That's like one of my favorite songs on the project.
Rakena.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was produced by Miraj Leboge, one of the other guys I met.
Is he from...
No, he's from Joburg.
Okay.
Yeah, dope producer.
Crazy. He's one of the dopest beats on that project, dog. Yeah.
Oh, wait, man. I'm not lying.
No, crediting wrong niggas, dog.
No, I'm crediting wrong guys, No, I'm lying. Rakena is Apex, bro.
Apex.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like an Apex because he did a remix on your project, right? It sounds like the remix that he did. And I let that sound. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, one of my Kenyan boys.
Yeah.
You know, met in college as well.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's actually, Your guy is Miraj.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's the first song on the project, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, after the intro. Yeah.
Now, dog. And after the first project, you moved on to the second project, dog. It was more, the sound was very different from the first one. It was more ruggedy, dog, you know, more like old school kwaito. The latest one was like flashy nyana, dog. It had, like, you know, it had that 90s feel nyana. This one was very, like, I don't know, dog, very ratchet, dog, you know. Kiblomile, dog. Yeah. Sounded like a Mumdu type of shit, you know.
Yeah, man, I don't think we planned that, bro. Because the funny thing about that EP is that we had the cover before we even had the song.
The picture.
Yeah, it was a troll. One of my friends, late friends, RIP, Kaya, took a picture of me, like, literally just laying down on the pavement. Because he's a graphic designer, so he just saw a nice opportunistic, creative moment where he took a picture and wrote Kiblomile, coming out soon, you know what I mean? And so it had that feel, you know,
album cover feel.
Yeah, old album cover feel. You know how they like lying down, or so it had that feel.
Classic.
And I think I sent that picture to Khumo, yo, man, we must make the song or something. Then he came to my place, and I only had Fruity Loops that had, like, stock instruments on. So there was no, like, other plugins and all this. Yeah, so doing it with those raw sounds, I think also contributed
authentic
to giving
sound,
it that that old school feel.
That's crazy, bro.
Because he produced the whole EP, if I'm not wrong. No, C also produced one of the songs.
Shout out to C.
I think the last song on the EP. Yeah, shout out to C.
Yeah.
Shout out to Not One. Shout out to Puff.
Shout out to Puff. One of my favorite producers.
Yeah.
So, dog, from that the second EP, dog, you went and formed a crew, you know, the Avengers, you know, the Kwaito Avengers. with Shala, who was, I don't know how to describe his sound, you know, and then with Sonic also, who's like more of a pop star for me, you know, rap pop star, Nyana, you know. What made you think of that idea to put these niggas together, dog, and make kwaito, dog? Because they doing kwaito but with their own sound.
You know? Like I've worked with Shala both on Kwaito Resurrector and on Kiblomile.
Shout out.
And Sonic on Kiblomile, the one with the same song.
Yeah.
So I think that song, we like the outcome of it, to the point where how about we try it out and see if we can package an EP.
Yeah.
And the more we're doing the music, it was more effortless, you know, and it was sounding dope, man.
Yeah.
You know, it brought an element that I don't know if I couldn't bring it out by myself or I hadn't been exposed to, you know. So they brought a nice feel, you know, and some they were dope, man.
Shout out, dog. You and it's crazy, dog, because on the Abuti Baba Good project, dog, you guys were doing kwaito on very weird beats. Not weird, but weird in terms of kwaito, because you had different sounds. Like there's a song like Sugar was a bit like K-Tranadi, the bounce, you know.
Oh, Sugar is fixinator.
Shout out to Fix. Yeah. So like what brought up that idea to, you know, take that sound? Why not just go the old school way, you know, like you've been doing with other projects?
I mean, like, that's why I'm like, it wasn't planned. Usually my music is not planned like that.
Yeah.
You know, because I have influence from a lot of different sounds personally. You know, so like usually I let producers kind of direct
the
sound, you know, because I'm one of those guys like doing music like old school. You know how like a certain producer would produce the whole album, you know. So if the chemistry is Nandi, like I did with Ramsey on the first project, and Khumo on the second project, and Puff for the Abuti Baba Good project.
Most of the songs on Abuti Baba Good is Puff.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Then other EPs, the other short EPs, 3-track EPs we did, where most of them were with Fix.
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I had like 2 songs on there, bro. What the heck?
Yeah, but like the bulk of the production is usually directed by one producer, then everybody else kind of like acclimatizes to that, or we source other songs that like, you know, that can carry out together on a project.
That's dope, dog. So I'm just breaking down your discography, like, you know.
Yeah.
And after that, dog, you actually have a couple of songs with Joe, dog.
Yeah,
who's like a house DJ. I forgot about that.
Afro-tech
DJ.
Yeah, I used to stay with him, Joe. Shout out to him, Joe,
dog.
Dope shit.
Doing some crazy shit right now, dog.
Getting around, you know. So like that's the thing, man. I would like I not grew up. Hey, son, make it sound
like you old, bro. You like a middle-aged man.
I'm in my prime. Yeah, so like doing music, you come across other dope musicians, you know, and like if the vibe check is checking and there's a studio around, you know, so like we got used to making music like that, and that's how I've been working with Mr. Joe. I met him in Joburg, you know.
So you dropped a couple of house songs with him?
Yeah, man, because me, as much as my introduction to me making music was kwaito, I also chose that path because it was the least policed at the time. When you're a kwaito artist, you can do anything.
Whatever, you can get away with it.
When you're a rapper, people are like, man, where are the bars? You know, it took very long to people to start being flexible with hip-hop, or you can sing too, it's okay. You know, so like with kwaito, at least I had free reign, so I chose that path as well. Like, there's little police in there, let me just use it as a gateway into the creative music making space. Then I know the world is my oyster. After that.
Nah, man, that's dope, dog. And your recent project, or your most recent project, with Catch, dog, one of the dopest producers
in the world,
in the fucking world, dog.
Created from love.
Dog, how did you and Catch hook up, dog? I'm sorry for referring to myself in the third person. But
weird vibes.
But yeah, dog, how did you link up with Catch, dog, and actually get to working on a project like this, dog? Because I know that nigga doesn't give anybody beats, dog.
The exclusive.
Yeah, how did you manage to do that, dog?
I think the first time I met Catch, he came to my studio with G-Snap, if I'm not wrong.
I was so mad, bro.
Yeah, he ended up in my studio. And we had chats, you know, and the vibe was checking, you know. So it's like, hey man, we should work. I like your sound. Like, whoa. when you play me your shit, I'm like, whoa, I like this sound, bro.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Aww.
So no. You're a clown. Hey, you're a clown. I told you he's a clown. This is exactly what I mean. Ah man, I'm trying to be thug here, and he just.
Are you blushing? Look at him.
Look at this guy.
That should have came from me, not him. Honestly.
Yeah, man. So like, the sound, man. We have Catch has a very unique sound.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
And like as somebody that has had the privilege of dabbling on like Afro tech beats and kwaito beats and hip hop beats, you know, and a decent and not a bad pen game. I like exploring, because like I feel like my punchline when it comes to music is writing music far away somewhere in the mountains there. So like,
yeah,
I wanna be a songwriter. Well, I am.
Yeah, you're one of the dopest songwriters also, dog. Like,
not too bad.
I was gonna say, stop being modest, dog. Like, you know, I've seen your growth, dog. Like, from Kwaito Resurrector to Created from Love right now, dog. Like, your writing game has went levels up, dog. I put you up there with Shauna, dog. I put you up there with Shauna, dog.
Well, I'm blessed. Well, thank you.
Yeah, dog.
It means a lot to me.
Yeah, dog. So, are you working on anything? Is there anything we can expect from you soon?
Yeah, the vault stays clustered. You know, I feel like a hoarder sometimes. You know, but there's a project I've been working with. Well, I worked on. Funny enough, I worked on this EP before we did Created from Love.
I remember, dog.
You know, but like, you know, music is tough to come out sometimes. You know?
I know, dog.
Yeah, so like that could possibly come out, and some of the songs that didn't make it to our EP that we have to repackage because they're dope, but they were not fitting in with the sound of Created from Love. They can look forward to that as well. Yeah.
Before I move from the music, dog, like, is there like one one Mavtown music legend that you wish that you could have worked with or work with, still get a chance to work with if they're still alive? You know,
Mavtown,
like I could see you doing
Jabba. I'm just like a Jabba stan, you know. If it's a dead or alive,
you even talk like him, bro. You even talk. You know what I mean?
I'm just high.
Now that you just said it,
I'm joking. Right. Guys, being high doesn't mean you're on drugs. Sometimes you can just be high of
on love,
good vibe.
Are you high on love,
high of love? You know, I mean, like catching up with my homie 22.
Aww.
Something to get high from.
Stop! You're making me blush, bro.
Look at you. Get your grip together, man. Get a grip.
Oh man, dog. You're also a very creative nigga. I mean, like making music, you obviously a creative nigga, but you also be dabbling in other stuff, dog. Like we actually sitting on chairs you made. You know, we're standing next to your plant. You know, you're a plant daddy. How did you get into these other stuff, dog? You know,
I'm generally curious, man, and like, I'm curious, dog. I'm generally a curious person, you know, and I like to pass time, you know, and express myself creatively. Yeah. You know, so yeah, I like DIYing stuff.
DIYing.
Yeah, DIYing whatever I can. I'm that kind of guy because I'm curious, you know, like I like to ask the question what goes behind making stuff, you know, and it's kind of a rewarding feeling, you know, when you get to make stuff, just like a song, you know, when you just make a song, you kind of enjoy, like, whoa, you know, I can leave a piece of myself here even if I die tomorrow because I'm on somebody's hard drive or Apple Music or whatever. You know.
And you always make me feel bad about that shit when you like always making shit, dog. You like, Catch, just learn, just YouTube how to make this, dog. Why are you paying somebody to do this, dog? You know.
Yeah, like, I mean, like some things, man, like some things you can really do yourself.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you have the time.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have the time and you're still not doing shit. I'm like, but come on.
You can just YouTube.
Just do it. You know?
Yeah.
If you can follow instructions, most things you can do decent enough.
Yeah.
You know, if you follow the right instructions to doing that particular thing.
Yeah.
And I'm a firm believer of that, and I'm curious enough to wanna try different stuff out. You know, I mean, like, it's a couple of boxes, man. Squares, man. How hard can it be?
What are you talking about, dog?
You know, yeah,
when
man.
we're painting these, I don't know what we're doing the last time.
Yeah, we're repainting them. Like, yeah.
I was nervous as fuck because I was just like, I don't even know like if I'm doing the right shit, dog. You know?
Yeah, but like mistakes, man. You do the mistakes.
True.
I mean, I'm sure your first beat wasn't popping.
It was pretty dope, bro. It was pretty dope. Bro. I've been dope all my life, dog.
Yeah, but like, funny enough, that's exactly what happens when you try other stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you try other stuff, you're like, ooh, look, I have a chair. Maybe I should try make a table because you tried making a chair.
Yeah.
You know, then you made a beat. Ooh, maybe I should try make another beat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know this music shit can get like pretty stressful, dog. You know, or just like life in general can get pretty stressful. Is there anything you do to like decompress and, you know, like if you're having a low energy day, what's your, you know, get back, you know, into my zone type of thing? Do you bump music? You know, do you exercise?
Yeah, I try exercise sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm not the most consistent at it. Exercising is tough. Can you really?
Like, look at your belly gut, bro. No, I'm kidding, though.
Hater. Yeah, man. So exercise, sometimes meditation when I can.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like I'm no guru or anything, but
No
like
Osho.
yeah, I'm no also anything, but like I get bad sometimes. You know,
Yeah.
some breath work.
Napping too. I saw you have an album for that.
She was joking.
To be honest, I don't sleep as enough as I should.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, you need to take some time out, man.
Yeah.
You know, keep the juices flowing, creative juices flowing.
Yeah, dog. I don't know, dog. I don't know if Khumo might have any other questions for you, dog.
Yeah, he keeps forgetting this one. You know, you being good in the kitchen. I thought I was gonna get it this time around, but yeah.
Oh my
Seems not.
god. It's because Ultimate today, guys. No food today.
Oh, let me tell you what happened. Since he wants to play smart
No,
with me,
I'm playing.
This was supposed to happen tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I was supposed to prep today.
Yeah.
But he said it's supposed to happen today, and like, ooh, now I can't prep.
Yes.
Look at us now. Look, we're only having
Mojin, dog.
Mojin.
Shout out to Mojin.
Renuela Motlalen because of the exceptional planning of
Please don't
my
try this
boy.
at home.
You know, dangerous things. Yeah.
But yeah.
But I get bad. It goes back to that curiosity thing. I like trying out stuff. I mean, like, if you have an oven and you have a little flour, you know, you must try this thing sometimes.
Yeah.
If you enjoy something, find out how it's done. You know, maybe what if you're enjoying something bad for you? You know, so that curiosity.
True.
I like finding out how things are done, and if they're not too difficult to do, I'll give them a shot, and I'm like that in the kitchen.
Ooh.
So I get obsessed.
Yeah.
Like I'd have a burger phase where I'm just trying out burgers. Like, what makes a good burger? Why doesn't my burger taste like the one at the shop? What do they have inside there? Then I'll find out, try recreate. Then sometimes I end up with something that's not bad to somebody that doesn't try.
Now you're pretty good, dog. Stop downplaying yourself, bro. Your shit is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, what's your specialty, dog? You know, your pizzas are really dope, dog. Like,
yeah, I
you
love
made
my
a dope
pizzas.
vegetarian pizza the other time.
I love my pizzas.
Yeah.
You know, I got obsessed with pizza for a while.
Yeah.
And I found a recipe I'm happy with.
Yeah.
You know, so like I'm not bad at making pizza.
Yeah.
You know, I went through a taco phase.
Shit.
I'm not
Fuck
bad
with
at making tacos
too.
either. You know, my burger game still needs some work though.
Okay.
My burger game still needs some work, but I'm not bad either.
Okay.
But I'm going through a poiki thing now. You know, so I'm trying to be good at poiki as well.
Shit, bro. When are you gonna stop eating meat, bro?
I love meat, bro.
Stop eating meat,
That's the other thing about me and food, man. The curiosity, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because like meat is bad. You know,
meat is bad. What the
meat
hell?
is bad. But like, there's people around the world that just live on meat and they're okay. You know, so like the diet question is not written in stone, man. So I like trying out different diets. You know, I mean, like, I think the Maasai until recently only ate like goat meat every day.
Who's like the Maasai, dog? I'm so
It's like a tribe. I think,
Okay.
based in Kenya or something.
Okay.
So yeah, that tribe only kind of like eats meat and they're doing okay.
Okay.
They're doing fine. You know, like desert like based, not a lot of veggies in their diet, not a lot of like monocrop foods like your pap and rice. You know, so most of them, it's only now that they've been introduced to like things like that. So some tribes eat a lot of veggies and they are cool with that. So like I feel like nothing's written in stone when it comes to that. So I like trying stuff out to see what helps me.
Yeah.
Like I love pizza, but bread is bad for me. Bread is bad for me personally.
Bread is super bad. I eat a lot of bread.
Yeah.
So whenever you master a certain dish, do you ever write out the recipe or do you just keep it in your head?
Sometimes I do, but like sometimes I do, but like when you do it often enough, like right now I don't have to like be holding a pen when I'm making a pizza or anything like that, you know what I mean?
Freestyle it.
I can freestyle it because I've been doing it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe you'd want your kid or you know.
Oh, you want a recipe?
Not even for me, you know, just to leave a recipe book for
somebody,
the generation that will be coming after you.
Yeah, because your pizzas are dope, dog.
Yeah, I guess maybe I'll start doing that. Like writing down
videos.
Yeah, having something of my favorite recipes that I've read.
Mavathii's cookbook, making moves and
that'll be dope, actually. That'll be dope.
I don't know.
That'll be dope.
Try it out.
I'll consider it.
You should.
I'll consider it.
Yeah. I don't know if Khumo has any more questions, bro. I think I'm done for the day.
No, I think we're cool.
We're cool. We can play like move on to a drinking game.
Yeah.
The fun part.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a drinker, so this might be
right, Mavathii. Yeah, right, bro. Like,
not much
you
of a
can
drinker,
drink me
man.
under the table, bro. I'm pretty sure.
Nah, bruh.
I'm pretty sure, bro.
Not on your worst day. I wouldn't.
I think we're gonna play spelling bee.
Drinking and
Oh, I can't. I'm dyslexic.
You're lying, bro. That's
I can't
terrible.
spell. I only read in colors.
I'm reading colors.
Yeah, I think I'll just go for the most common ones that I think.
Please don't kill us, bro. Don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us. Don't embarrass us.
Autocorrect has taken my spelling to non-existent.
Hey, bro, it's so bad, dog. And if autocorrect is getting it wrong, I get mad at it. Like, dog, come on, dog. That's not the word. Spell it right. Ish, man, that's crazy.
Okay,
Who's going first?
this is like these words keep changing.
You're a guest, dog. You're a guest, so I'm gonna let you go first.
Oh man.
I wanna see you fail first, so I can feel better about myself.
Oh man.
You know.
Man.
So yeah, I think you can ask him first.
Skywalker.
I have to spell Skywalker.
So you're gonna give him that's an easy one.
Yes.
That's an easy one. Okay.
SKY WALKER.
Okay.
Okay.
Hence I'm saying like from
Sure,
the words
thank
I had
you for
earlier on,
thank you for the training wheels, man.
Nah,
Like,
she
oh,
uzamile, dog.
Uzamile.
Nah, uzamile, dog. Uzamile.
I wonder how norile photosynthesis.
And share with don't.
No, I went for the pop culture
one.
category.
Oh, the one.
Maybe
Those
that's
are
why it's
simple
not
one.
that
Okay.
hard. Hogwarts.
Okay, I'm not a Harry Potter fan, so I don't know. Is it double G?
No.
It has to be. You can't tell me.
Yeah, that means you're drinking. What
No. I can ask a clue. You gotta ask
you
like.
can't ask the letters in the word for a clue, man. Come on.
But you gotta like.
You're playing it wrong. That means you must read.
Okay, let me take. I'll take one for you, dog. If you can't show, thing I wanna is.
Look at you. Look at your life.
Terrible.
Next.
Yeah, let's do
Yes, next word.
Please give him a hard word.
Jurassic.
Miss God.
Jurassic Park.
That's a
Jurassic World. Is it easy though?
I don't know.
He's gonna get it right. He's a smart kid.
Jurassic.
Yeah.
Is it a D or a J?
Oh my god. I'm gonna let that one slide, but
I don't know how to spell Jurassic, bro.
it's a J. It starts with a J though.
You see, I lost already.
So you wanna take the shot?
Yeah. I thought it was like Jurex.
Oh, really?
I think he just wanted to take a shot. I'm gonna let him take a shot.
I'm being nice.
Okay.
You know, and don't be afraid because.
It's like black.
Yeah.
Okay.
When I just relax how we eat.
Alright, cool, dog. Yeah, don't able to.
Cough mixture is a medical school.
Okay, Pokemon.
Okay. That one is easy. Okay, P O K O E. Wait, Poki. Wait. P-O-K-E. Oh man. It's
Pokemon.
Ish, man. It's in it, like dog.
Okay, how many words are we doing? That's like.
Let's do the last one.
Thank you, cause yeah. Yeah, because he hasn't taken shots, bro. Give him a hard word. Give him a hard word.
I don't know how to spell Jurassic.
Give him a really hard word. I want him to embarrass himself.
I already don't know.
You can't say you don't know. You have to try and spell it out. Oh.
Terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. That was definitely the last one for me,
I
bro.
hope I'm gonna pronounce it right.
You see, now when you're calling a word you can't even pronounce.
No, I think I can. In my mind, it sounds right. You understand?
But it's fine. English is not our mother.
Exactly.
You gotta take a shot. You gotta take a shot for that. Nah, you gotta take a shot for that.
Really though?
You gotta take a shot for that.
Let me just take a shot.
Yeah, no.
You deserve a shot for that one.
So it's your turn again now.
I hate this.
Nah, it's yours after that, dog. And then we done. One more for you.
Pronounce the word.
No, one more for you. Maybe late. Now I'm gonna embarrass myself. I'm a little,
You're a little what?
it's a little hot in here, bro.
Another word.
Him, don't look at me. I just took a shot.
Okay, let me go for an easy one. Avatar.
You really like Mavathii, bro.
Avatar.
You really like Mavathii.
Is that it?
You really like Mavathii. Let me give Mavathii a tough word.
It's not even that, bruh.
Okay, yeah, the words are terrible.
Yeah.
It's your turn now, bro.
Nah, I'm gonna give you another word, bro. Let me give you.
Look at this guy going into the depth of the dictionary. Just to mess my life out.
Yes, you got something now. Spell hieroglyphics, bro.
HYG.
Okay, nah.
HYROG.
There's no why.
Oh my god, you see what I told you I'm dyslexic, man.
There's no why.
Yeah, you gotta take a shot.
You see, she wasn't even sure there's no why, man.
Because I was actually gonna
I
spell
thought there was a
Y.
Y. That's why I was like, okay, cool.
Is it HIR?
Okay, you wanna try? You wanna attempt it? No, I'm gonna give you a different word.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a different word. Oh.
Stay in school, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you spell Schwarzenegger?
Ah, that's not even an English word, bruh. Schwarzenegger.
Should we just give you a shot at the same time? But you gotta attempt.
Is it
You gotta attempt.
SW or SH?
Sorry?
Is it SW or SH?
Are you asking me?
Schwarzenegger. Schwarzenegger is hard.
Yeah, it's very hard. Gosh.
Is it an SC?
I don't know if you guys are asking me.
I'm asking you, is it an SC? Give us a clue.
Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you the first 3 words. SCH.
I knew it's an SC. That's all I knew.
Okay.
There's a W in there too.
E.
No. Take a shot.
Ouch.
Take a shot. You attempted to finish it, so you gotta finish the word. You attempted. You said A, dog. I mean W. Sure. This is the last word.
NIGGA.
You deserve a shot for that, dog. You deserve a shot for that, dog. But thank you so much, dog. I don't know if there's anything you want to promote, dog. Where can people find you on the socials?
Listen to
Also,
Created from Love. That's the main thing. That's all that counts right now.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the only thing
Are
that
you the
matters.
vocalist on the album?
Yes. Oh,
You know, the
Khumo.
first time I listened to it, I was like, wait, is this really Cash's voice? And I was like,
I remember you saying that.
no, we're not sure. I was like, okay, I'm gonna text him and ask him as soon as I get home. They're like, nah, bro, that's gonna be so weird. But I wanna know. Maybe he's gonna make me understand on the phone.
Yeah.
Like, nah, don't do it.
Nah.
Until I met up with him before we started working together.
Yeah. Now
He
he's
then
a
explained
producer
the whole
guy.
thing to me.
Nah, I'm just the producer guy. I'm too shy for the mic, Owen.
He can't. There was a song he was on the hook. He can't. He made sure it's not on the EP.
You'll never hear it. You'll never
Was
hear
it
it.
bad though?
No, it was nice. It was one of my
horrible.
favorites. We could have probably blown up by now if he left that song on.
It was horrible. Don't believe him.
For real, man. It was a banger.
Nah, but he
He
just
does
likes
that a
saying
lot.
nice stuff about me. Don't believe that.
Oh well, I guess we'll never know.
But thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for hosting us.
You know
Thank
what
you
it
so
is,
much
you
for
know what
pulling
it
up
is.
as the first guest too, dog. You know? Thank you so
Name of the podcast again.
You're such a clown.
Catching up with 22, baby.
Yeah, catching up with 22, dog. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, bro.
Yeah, shut up, man.
Alright, all the best, dog.
One time.
Oh, also don't forget, dog, to sip on that Mojin, dog.
Mojin.
Yeah, Mojin, dog.
Margin.
Mojin.
It's
It's made with moringa.
Handcrafted gin.
It's amazing.
Moringa
dog.
distilled.
Yeah, I cannot dash it though. I don't know if you're gonna drink it blood.
on the rocks. Do you have the rocks though?
Yeah, it looks like a real thing.
It's a problem, bro. It's a problem. It's a problem. But thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Yo, that's gonna get so awkward.
Hit
But
the like and subscribe button.
also
It helps
notification.
with the algorithm.
Please.
Don't just watch us. Like us and subscribe to us.
You comment, hey?
Yes, please,
Please
guys.
comment,
please,
interact.
Please, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Tell us what we should improve on.
Please. This is the first one,
Yeah.
Don't be go
First
hard.
of many,
Definitely.
get yourself more gin.
And also the
you're a real
merch.
podcast when you have the gin.
This nigga. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. We out, bro.
Peace.
Peace.
You see those we out thing is